With a mandate from President Donald Trump to hire 5,000 new Border Patrol agents, Customs and Border Protection awarded a $297 million contract to a private company to help recruit and hire the new agents and other workers. The contract, with a division of Accenture, an international professional services corporation with $35 billion in revenues in 2017, comes at a time when the Border Patrol is struggling to meet minimum staffing levels mandated by Congress and is losing more agents per year than it hires. It also represents one of the larger expenditures so far in the Trump administration's now nearly year-long drive to increase border security. In October, work on 8 prototype border walls was completed in Otay Mesa, a project for which CBP officials set aside $20 million in the spring. The contract with Accenture, which is up to 5 years, is far greater both in its initial year and long-term payout. The company will be paid $42.6 million in the first year alone, federal contracting records show. The scope of work in the contract requires the company to manage the full life cycle of the hiring process, from job posting to processing new hires. The company, the agency said in email response to questions, will augment the agency's existing internal hiring programs. It also calls for a hard-hitting, targeted recruitment campaign consisting of promoting the CBP law enforcement careers and opportunities and a public education campaign about CBP and Border Patrol jobs. Accenture will be paid to assist hiring 5,000 Border Patrol agents, as well as 2,000 customs officers and 500 agents for the Office of Air and Marine Operations. The award was made on November 17, with Accenture being selected above 4 other bidders, federal contract records show. To skeptics of the hiring push, the Accenture contract makes little sense. They are spending almost $40,000 per hire, said Alex Nowrasteh, an immigration policy analyst at the Cato Institute, a libertarian think tank in Washington, D.C. Just off the bat, that seems like a pretty desperate move. The clock has run out and all 8 entries into the competition for President Trump's Big Beautiful Wall are finished. After a 30-day period for the concrete used in their construction to cure, a series of tests will be done to see how easy or difficult it will be to climb or breach the border wall entries. 4 were made of concrete and 4 from other than concrete materials. If the contract runs its full 5 years and is fully paid out, the agency will spend $39,600 per hire. That's just below the $39,738 starting pay for a customs officer. In its statement, CBP said the cost estimates are erroneous. The total contract amount includes one-time startup costs for recruiting measures and other steps to capture applicants. The agency said that the contract was in response to its well-documented hiring woes. It said several factors, such as changing generational values, the statewide legalization of marijuana, and a growing distrust of law enforcement, have made hiring more difficult. In fact, the agency said in the bid documents for the contract that it has to recruit 133 applicants to fill just a single Border Patrol agent position.